Have you ever reached a point in your life, perhaps in your 60s or 70s, where the ground beneath your feet feels a little less certain? The roles that defined you, parent, professional, caregiver, begin to shift. It's a natural part of life, but it can leave you wondering, when the dust settles, what truly remains? If you've ever felt that uncertainty, you are not alone. This chapter of your life holds the potential for a deeper, more resilient sense of security than you may have ever known. This isn't about finding an external safety net, but about recognizing the incredible power you have to build an unshakable foundation from within. Today, we're exploring 6 profound anchors that can transform your later years into a time of true empowerment and peace. Stay with me, because this new roadmap can renew your sense of strength. Let's begin. Pillar 1. The fortress of your mind. Let's start with the core of your being, your mind. Your mental landscape is the command center for your entire well-being. While you can't control every circumstance, you have immense power over how you respond. And that is where true strength lies. Consider a man named Arthur, a retired professor, who felt adrift after his wife passed away. Instead of waiting for others to fill the void, he chose to engage his mind. He joined library workshops and started an informal history club, rebuilding his world not with outside help, but with his own intellectual curiosity. Fortifying your mental fortress is an active process. First, embrace lifelong learning. Tackle a new language, take an online course, or simply read about a new subject. The act of learning keeps your brain agile. Second, practice mindfulness. Simple exercises like deep breathing or savoring a quiet moment can reduce stress and improve emotional clarity. It's about observing your feelings without judgment. And third, cultivate gratitude. Keeping a simple gratitude journal trains your brain to seek out the positive, a powerful tool during any challenge. Your mind is your most steadfast companion. Nurturing it builds an inner sanctuary that will provide you with strength and peace, no matter what life brings. Pillar 2. The currency of authentic connection. As we age, our social circles may change, but the quality of our connections can become more profound than ever. This is the currency of authentic connection. After 60, we have the opportunity to be intentional about who we share our time and energy with. Think of Eleanor, who felt isolated as her once bustling social life quieted down. Instead of waiting for the phone to ring, she took action. She wrote heartfelt letters to old friends and joined a memoir writing class. There, she found a chosen family, forged not in obligation, but in shared stories and genuine vulnerability. Building this social wealth is an active process. First, prioritize quality over quantity. Invest your time in the relationships that leave you feeling energized and seen. Second, be the one to reach out. A simple text, email, or phone call can keep the lines of connection strong. Don't underestimate the power of making the first move. And third, explore new avenues for connection. Join a club or a volunteer group based on your passions. Shared interests are a wonderful foundation for new friendships. Your social well-being is a fundamental pillar of a happy life. By curating a circle of authentic, supportive connections, you are building a safety net for the heart. Pillar 3. The wisdom of financial sovereignty. Now, let's talk about a powerful pillar of independence, your financial sovereignty. This means more than just having enough. It means having control, making conscious choices, and feeling a sense of peace. Understanding and managing your finances is one of the greatest acts of self-care you can practice. Consider Maria, a retired nurse who felt overwhelmed by her finances after her husband passed. With her son's encouragement, she didn't just hand over control. She worked with an advisor to educate herself. She learned to budget and understand her investments. For the first time, Maria felt a true sense of financial sovereignty. and the peace of mind was immeasurable. Here's how to cultivate your own financial sovereignty. First, embrace financial literacy. It is never too late to learn. Use free online resources or your local library to understand the basics of budgeting and saving. Second, don't be afraid to seek professional guidance. A good financial advisor who specializes in retirement can be an invaluable partner in creating a plan you feel good about. And third, plan for the what-ifs. Thinking about future healthcare costs and having an updated will aren't just practical steps. They are a gift of clarity to yourself and your loved ones. Financial sovereignty allows you to live with dignity and make choices from a place of abundance, not scarcity. We're at the halfway point, exploring these anchors for a stronger life. If these ideas are resonating, I'd love for you to subscribe and maybe comment with which pillar has spoken to you most so far. Your support helps this community grow. Now let's continue with our fourth pillar. Pillar 4, the vitality of a body in motion. Our physical health is the pillar that allows us to say yes to life. It's about having the strength, energy, and mobility to maintain your precious independence. While our loved ones can offer support, they cannot do the daily work of keeping our bodies strong. That is a gift we must give to ourselves. Look at Robert, a retired truck driver whose health was failing. His daughter asked him what he'd always wanted to do, and he confessed he'd always wanted to walk in the national parks. That goal became his motivation. He started with short walks and healthier food choices. A year later, he was standing at Yellowstone, having reclaimed his future through his own consistent efforts. You can build this pillar of vitality in your own life. First, find movement you enjoy. Exercise shouldn't be a chore. Whether it's dancing, gardening, swimming, or Tai Chi, find an activity you look forward to. Second, nourish your body with real food. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins is powerful medicine for your energy and mood. And third, prioritize sleep and proactive healthcare. Quality sleep is crucial for recovery, and being an active partner in your medical care ensures you get the attention you deserve. By respecting and moving your body, you are not just adding years to your life, you are adding vibrant life to your years. Pillar 5, the compass of inner purpose. After the defining roles of a career or raising a family fade, it's common to ask, what now? This is where your inner purpose becomes your compass. It's the why that fuels your days with meaning and significance. Your family can love you, but they cannot give you purpose. That is a flame you must kindle from within. Susan, a retired librarian, felt a sense of irrelevance until she stumbled upon a box of old children's books. This sparked an idea. She began volunteering as a reading grandmother at a local school. By sharing her passion, she ignited a love of reading in a new generation, and, in turn, found a profound new purpose for herself. To find your own inner compass. First, get curious about yourself. What makes you come alive? What did you love to do before the world told you what you should do? Second, look for ways to be of service. Contributing to something larger than yourself, whether through volunteering or mentoring, is a powerful path to purpose. And third, be open to new experiences. Your purpose might be waiting for you in a new hobby or friendship. Stay curious. And pillar 6, say yes to life. The grace of an adaptable spirit is the compass that will guide you through your later years together. Meaning, the grace of a sense of your own irreplaceable life worth is a masterclass in change. We can resist it, or we can learn to dance with it. An adaptable spirit is your ultimate source of resilience. It's knowing you can't control the winds, but you can always adjust your sails. David, a 75-year-old, fiercely resisted leaving the large house he'd lived in for 45 years. But when he finally visited a senior living community with a spirit of curiosity instead of fear, he saw a new future. He discovered new hobbies, new friends, and a life of greater ease and connection. By letting go of what was, he opened himself up to a future that was richer than he could have imagined. To cultivate an adaptable spirit. First, practice letting go. Acknowledge the past with gratitude, but don't let it keep you from embracing the present. Second, cultivate an attitude of curiosity. Instead of meeting change with fear, ask, what can I learn from this? And third, focus on what you can control. You can always control your own response. This is where your true power lies. An adaptable spirit allows you to navigate all of life's changes with a sense of peace and confidence, knowing you have the inner resources to thrive. So, here we are. We've explored the fortress of the mind, the currency of connection, the wisdom of financial sovereignty, the vitality of a body in motion, the compass of inner purpose, and the grace of an adaptable spirit. These 6 pillars are a reminder that your greatest source of strength, your most reliable support system, and your most steadfast companion is, and always has been, you. When you invest in these pillars, you are building a foundation so strong that you can meet any challenge with courage and embrace every day with peace and possibility. You are the architect of your own well-being. Thank you for joining me today. I would be honored to hear your thoughts. Which of these pillars resonated with you the most? Please share in the comments below. If you found value in our conversation, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this message. Until next time, be well, be strong, and know your own incredible worth.